But to be perfectly honest, we need more.
Quality education so that New York can succeed as a state and our kids can succeed.
About 2 months ago, the governor stood here and he said, everybody has a lobbyist in Albany, except the students. When you go around these halls today, you let them know you're the lobbyist for the students.
I come to tell you that all across New York State, we need to occupy until they educate. All across New York State, we will occupy until they educate. Let me tell you, in the great and marvelous city of Buffalo, we are suffering the same things that you are. The undermining of teachers, the lack of financial support to our district, leadership at the state level that can't seem to get it right. We don't want them only to put back what they just took, but we want them to put in what they never gave.
We're trying to teach our kids, our students, that they can do anything, that they can be anything, they can achieve anything regardless of the color of their skin or where they live. But that's not true in New York State, not now. Certain children do not receive the same education as a child in a wealthier district. And I am pleading, Governor Cuomo, invest in the next generation.
In our school district in the city of Mount Vernon, we have had to cut numerous programs. We've had to lay off too many teachers, and it's not fair to our children that we have to say, let's bridge the gap. There shouldn't be a gap in the first place. Every child in New York State deserves a quality education.
To me, music is not a privilege. It is essential to a school district. To me, imagining a school district without a music department would mean that I have not realized my love for the stage.
I came here today wearing my blue and gold FFA jacket. We have this saying, forever blue. It means that I've committed myself to the betterment of this country, not only in agriculture, but as a whole. This is my forever blue. And the only way someone can take this away from me is if I never had the opportunity in the first place.
They say that this is happening, and this is why I'm here today, because there's no money for our schools. They say we don't have money that the state's broke. But right now, the big corporations, the hedge funds are making billions in profits, yet they pay lower tax rates than our small businesses or our working families. Is that fair? That's right. That is not fair, and that is not right. If we close the corporate tax loopholes and they can pay just their fair share, no more, just their fair share of taxes, we can raise over $1 billion this year to fund our priorities.
It is time for New York to stop the facade and make education a priority. It cannot be said enough. Education is a right and not a privilege. We must defend public education, not just for our own sake, but for the good of future generations. We do not need poorly thought out policies, nor empty promises from legislators. We need funding and support, and we the people shall handle the rest.